How do you handle the sedentary lifestyle? I'm a huge criminal of being sedentary when in work mode. To the point where I'll barely move at all if it's work time. I go mountain biking and hiking. But only on off hours obviously. I'm trying to research and handle this. I know there's so many ideas out there on Google, but it's easy to think but it's harder to do. Like Pomodoro etc. It would be cool if there was a resource or product out there to support avoiding being sedentary. Too much. I guess I am looking for some concrete ideas or products or resources. Not some idea such as move around every few hours. I drink a lot of water and have to pee constantly, which gets me out of my chair. Standing treadmill desk is huge. Also just making sure to move at least 4-5 minutes an hour. I actually developed blood clots which went to my lungs and nearly killed me from programming 12 hours a day at my desk with little movement, so don't be like me. I lift at the gym to de-stress from work. I take my dogs on walks every day and lift at night after the kids go to bed. I don't have the backbone for jogging though. Also not a fan of the standing desk. I'd rather just lift with a PPL regiment with a rest day in between. I pick fights with my fellow devs. A brawl across the cubicles raises the blood pressure and get everyone moving. Thumbs up. I walk a lot, 10k steps, and exercise throughout the day. I have a kettlebell pull-up bar and just randomly pump it out. Sit stand desk under desk stationary bike. Great for WFH. My office is a 45-minute walk each way for office days. It's not much, but at least I can go back to my bike desk when I game in the evening. Honestly, I live in a 2-story home. I drink a ton of liquids and go downstairs to use the restroom. On my lunch, I make sure I'm up and down the stairs doing everything very inefficiently, so I have to back and forth a few times while cleaning etc. If I get stuck, instead of beating my head on the desk, I pace my office for a bit. Treadmill under desk, got mine for $200 on Amazon and I walk 5 miles every day. Checkered flag. Standing desk. My smartwatch Samsung has a feature that vibrates to remind me to move every once in a while. It's also a good motivator seeing my actual steps, active time versus goal. It would be cool if there was a resource or product out there to support avoiding being sedentary. Too much. That's what fitness trackers do. The medical evidence is that walking 10,000 steps a day might be unnecessary. Ignore that and walk 10,000 steps a day anyway. Take your walks in the morning, during your lunch break, after work, and after meetings to help clear your head. Take a final walk after dinner. Playing Pokemon Go or your favorite music. I prefer Japanese rock-like Bandmade helps. Dancing is a fun hobby. You just play music and move. Take a back to a dance hall or salsa class. You have fun, exercise, and meet people. I used to do this ages ago. Now I just practice at home after work whenever I don't have time for the gym. I also recommend getting a bike to ride around your city. It's fun. You handle the sedentary lifestyle by moving your body. These things don't have a magical trick to it. The boring answer is often the hardest one to do. You can do things like having around tools that help you to exercise or move more, such as a stand-up desk, a desk treadmill, a kettlebell in your office, etc. But you combat it ultimately through exercise. Time is going to pass either way. So you can choose in a year if you want to do nothing and sit around. Or develop habits that allow you to be consistent with a schedule that allows you to move around. I go mountain biking and hiking. You're probably fine. If you're roughly in shape and have good posture, there's not much to worry about. It would be cool if there was a resource or product. There is. It's called VR. I take breaks throughout the day to get outside and walk my dog. We walk 6-7 miles a day. I also take VR breaks. I play some reaction time strategy games, like Resident Evil, and some straight-up cardio games, like Beat Saber. You will sweat your ass off. There's so much jumping around and movement. When your body is exhausted, you can go back to your desk and get some more work done. I'm sure this isn't compatible for everyone, but it works so well for me. I have such a great time. Get a standing desk and a treadmill. Put it on 1 mile per hour. Zombie shuffle the whole day. You'll burn a lot. Lift. Brother. Join us swole programmers. Develop a coffee habit. You'll be getting up and walking every 30-45 minutes to use the bathroom and get more coffee. It's basically Pomodoro but using your bladder instead of a timer. I'm only half kidding. You could also look into getting a standing desk and get a desk treadmill to go underneath. If you're the type of person who can work while walking, you'll be fit AF doing that. I have an alarm bracelet that goes off every hour and reminds me to drink water. I go to the gym at lunch. Try to go on walks on the weekend. Get a dog. If one dog is not enough, get another puppy. The real solution is to work less hours and spend less time staring at a computer screen. The best compromise I've found is a treadmill desk or similar products. I also keep a stretch band, a light kettlebell beside my desk when I'm working remote. When I have to think, I'll walk around doing farmer carries or something similar. Although I could definitely do them more. This isn't a you problem. It is an industry problem, and I wish there were better solutions. Lifting weights. Bodybuilding. Muscle requires many more calories to maintain, so you won't get fat being sedentary during the work day so long as you don't eat like an asshole. Personally, I just have hobbies that are very active physically. But on work hours I just spend my day sitting looking at a screen. Sometimes my job involves dealing with physical equipment, which gives me a break from the computer. Though I know what you mean, even with my standing desk my watch will chirp at me to stand up because I'll be standing so still for an hour. My solution is just to get a solid hour or two of exercise before work. Then you won't really feel as bad for not being as active when you're in the work zone. Pickleball or running is what I recommend. Pickleball because it's fun AF, and social running because it's super effective. Anyways, good luck. It's been a bit of a struggle tbh. I had the same structure for years. Grab coffee from my local corner store. NPR during a 20-25 minute drive. Socialize with coworkers for a half hour or so. We had a great team. Get a little decompression time on the drive back, etc. It's made me kinda lazy, honestly. I'm not a gym rat, but still get out to play golf here and there. Just not a fan of the blurred line between my workplace and my home. I have a separate office, but I tend to get distracted easily. Plus my neighbors are retired and are basically addicted to landscaping construction. Squeeze in gym or a longish run in the morning, and then use Pomodoro method for the rest. How about a pedal board? You place it under your chair and just pedal while you work.